Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, Jeffree Star and Maddie, his now ex-assistant. Tea. Okay, so, you know how I am with my sticky notes. You know how I am. I gotta have my post-it notes. I'm running out of post-it notes, y'all. My stack is looking real wimpy over here. I need to start, using my actual brain and committing things to memory instead of having them written down, considering that doesn't waste paper. But I'm 33, so that doesn't work. Okay. Anyway, Maddie, the news is that apparently Maddie is no longer Jeffree Star's personal/private assistant. She no longer is working for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Apparently, this is as recent as a couple of weeks ago, sometime here in December of 2020 when this happened, after 3 years of being with him every day, if not, nearly every day at least. So a lot of people are like, whoa, what's going on with that? Why did that happen? Are they still friends though? Did she quit or was she fired? What's going on with all of that? And so here we are today to take a look into these questions and see what we can get out of this situation as respectfully as possible. So, as I like to always tell people, I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we do take a look at the tea with the tarot. These videos are always meant to be helpful, not hateful, so if you're down with that, join the family here. We'd love to have you. And shout out to Mackenzie Lamb. Is that how you say your last name? Lambe. Please forgive me if I have mispronounced it, because I have a tendency to mispronounce names. I tried. Mackenzie Lamb, shout out to you for being a recent Perk Squad member. So, welcome aboard to that. Welcome aboard. Yeah, down here, subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed if you think that you are or should be. This is what your notification bell should look like if you think you're going to get notified from YouTube, but you might want to check the channel frequently because YouTube drops the ball. And here's the join button. If you want to be like Mackenzie and join the Perk Squad, then that's what the join button looks like down below. There's also a link for anybody that for whatever reason doesn't see a join button. There's a link in the description box for those people. Being a part of the Perk Squad, you get 5 extra perks. You get a cute little badge by your name. You get access to custom made emojis. You get shout outs like these, and you get posts that are exclusive to the Perk Squad, as well as some videos that are exclusive to the Perk Squad. So, just throwing that out there. Also, for anybody that's gonna be like, what are you doing, you attention whore, in a shirt like that? You damn attention whore, what are you doing? What you doing? Well, let me fill you in. It may be colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra outside, but it is tits out toasty up in this house. And this is what I want to wear. And there is no concern of a nip slip because I have great pasties on. I love these things. They're awesome. This is the perfect brand. I love it. Anywho, let's go ahead and pull up the cards and move this microphone right here. Yeah, we'll move that over and scooch over ourselves and see if we can't go ahead and get shuffled up. As we get shuffled up, please let me bring your attention over here where this says all alleged, just my interpretation. Okay, we got it. All alleged, just my interpretation. Yeah, cool. All right. So let's dig into this. Let's first ask, let me move all this over. First ask, ooh, okay, well, let's go ahead and pull it down since it flipped. You know, why not? It flipped. Let's go ahead and ask, what the hell happened? Jeffree Star and Maddie, what the hell happened? Allegedly. Let's just get some context up on this. Let's see. All right. Okay. Interesting. All right, so before I even pull any additional context up on this, when I get the Magician in reverse, and y'all, I'm just a girl reading cards, this is just my interpretation. Like I said, you can take it if you want to take it, you can leave it if you want to leave it. But when I get the Magician card in reverse like this is when we're dealing with someone in a certain situation who has manipulative tendencies or narcissistic tendencies. I am not labeling whether this would be Jeffree Star or whether this would be Maddie. I am just saying that is a card that comes up that represents those things. As I'm looking over here, Four of Wands in reverse, that's trouble in paradise, y'all. That's something going on where it's like, okay, there's some rocky waters, there's some trouble, there's something that doesn't pass the sniff test going on right here. And with the Two of Wands in reverse right here, this is like, you know what? I want to make plans and figure out something else. This no longer feels like it's in alignment with me. This is, you know, in the upright position, that would be a whole different story, but we're looking at it in reverse where it's like, okay, I got to make plans and I've got to, you know, figure out what it is that I feel like I want and I need. The Ten of Wands here is like, I want to put in some extra work. And when I put in this extra work, it's going to pay off for me. And I get that. I'm going to get the things that I want out of this. That's cool. But this isn't what it is anymore. So to me, already from this, I'm seeing some discontent here. I am seeing like, okay, you know, because people can say resign from a job for any number of reasons. It can be amicable, you know, that is possible. But there are some ways to resign that are not amicable, and if you're fired, usually it's not amicable, right? This to me seems less like, at least so far, seems less like you've been fired, you've been let go, and more like I am deciding that I want to go. Just throwing that out there. It's kind of seeming more like that to me so far, and I'm so far not seeing anything that looks completely terrible, but I'm not necessarily seeing things that look perfectly amicable either, because this card, basically all three of these on the top. Let me just see if I pull a little bit more on the Magician in reverse, if we can get a little bit more insight as to who that might be referring to. Okay. We have a Page of Wands in reverse. Ooh, a Page of Cups in reverse. Now we have all these pages. Okay. Ooh, and a Chariot card upright. Y'all, pages are messenger cards. This is a messenger card about career stuff and moving forward in career, and this is a messenger about emotional stuff and moving forward with emotions. It looks like somebody here got something, either something in their ear, a little birdie in their ear, or got somebody some kind of a gut feeling or something intuitively, and was like, you know, for my career and for my emotional health, I see some writing on the wall and I'm not down, is is what that kind of says, just being honest. With the Chariot card upright, that's talking about, okay, it's time to bolt on out of here. And a lot of people that are used to my Jeffree Star readings from the past would be like, ooh, the Chariot, that's Shane Dawson. In this case, even if that card is his indicator card, I don't feel like this is bringing him up in this reading right now. So I just want to cut that off at the pass. Intuitively, I feel like this is like, I've got to go. It's my time to drive off into the sunset. Because the Chariot card can also mean that. So to me, again, this is looking like someone that is ready to go some kind of way. Let's look a little bit more into this kind of trouble in paradise situation we have here. See? Look at that. It's my relationship card, and relationships don't have to be romantic. There's all kinds of relationships in this world. Boom, burnt bridges. Burnt bridges. Two of Cups in reverse is like, you know, we're not friends anymore. So for anybody wondering, are they still friends? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. From this, just gotta say. Money got in the way, and status and power, because that's what this card, money, status, and power got in the way. You'd think that, you know, sharing money, status, and power, sometimes people are like, hell no, that'll be what unites us. But it can get in the way, and that's what I'm seeing here. This would be, if this is representing Maddie, which is what I feel like it is, this is someone, this is like full-on career woman, but in the reverse position, it's like, I don't feel like I am a master career woman right now. I don't feel like I am, you know, the tip-top whatever tier on my total A game here. Like, it feels, you know, when you feel like you haven't, quote-unquote, self-actualized. It's like, I am not at the height of my thing. Like, this is not my full expression. I could be doing something differently. I could be doing something better. I could be, you know, whatever. This is like feeling like this career isn't doing it for me anymore for some sort of reason. So, this is, I want to move on from rough waters into smoother waters. Again, y'all, all alleged, just my interpretation. But I want to move to smoother waters from these choppier waters. This is like literally, when I say literally, I mean literally a move too. So I see her moving and leaving Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So did they live together? If they lived together, then moving could mean moving out of his mansion. I don't know if she lived together. I know she was with him every day. I don't know how that situation worked, to be honest. But it could mean she's in for a different type of physical move too. If she wasn't living with him, it could mean that she's gonna move to, say, a different apartment or a different house or something like that. I don't know, you know, but there's some sort of a vibe of moving in more ways than one here. And this is certainly a moving on kind of card. See, Emperor card in reverse, y'all. We've gotten this kind of card for Jeffree Star before, and it's kind of similar to that Magician card in reverse. I hate to say it, but the cards do kind of speak of him being a little too extra with his ambition, because the Emperor upright is a great, ambitious, career-driven guy. Nothing wrong with that. But when you have it in the reverse position, it means when somebody is that too far, because too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. And you can go too far in terms of being driven and all of that. And I see that here. I see that his power dynamics and money and being driven and maybe wanting to have a lot of control and things like that, I see that as having gotten in the way, allegedly. Yeah, here's the Hangman and the Ace of Pentacles. This means Hangman is like, this was kind of under consideration for longer than what people might have expected. Like with us getting this news, it's like, oh damn, she left. She, you know, either she got fired or she left fast. It's kind of what we're thinking about. But here, the Hangman card, This is kind of looking like somebody that was considering this change for a while. So again, to me, it doesn't seem like she was fired. To me, it seems like Maddie left of her own volition. And to me, it seems like this is not a sudden decision, that in some way, shape, or form, this had been weighing on her somewhere in her mind and her body for some time. I don't see this as being a quick thing. And with the Ace of Pentacles upright, she might even have gotten some... She might have even gotten some offers in terms of like, hey, if you leave this, you know, here's some things that you could do, dangle the carrot. You know, there might have even been some sort of offers, whether the people were good on those offers or not. There may have been some quote unquote competing interests here at play here. Judgment card in reverse. Judgment, y'all. Ooh, Ten of Swords in reverse. We're looking at feeling betrayed, feeling like things are a painful ending, feeling like you stabbed me in the back, this stuff is over, you know, and you're gonna be judged for what you've done. Don't know which one of them feels like the other one's going to get judged for what they're done, but the Six of Cups here is sometimes a karmic card, being like, you know, karma will be served. You're going to get what you deserve. Now, I'm not saying whether that means the cards are referring to her feeling like Jeffree, you know, the writing's on the wall, you're going to get what you deserve, for being this type of person, this betrayal, this backstabbing, this negative judgment's going to come to you and I don't want to be a part of that. Or if it could be the other way around, where Jeffree's like, you know what, fine, go ahead and leave, but you know, karma's going to come to you for abandoning me when I've done everything for you, kind of thing. It could be that. It could be that. Ooh, Devil card in reverse. That means getting away from a negative situation. Oh. Getting away from a negative situation because now you have some sort of insider info. Getting away from a negative situation because you have some sort of insider info. What is that? This is all alleged. Backwards, Jesus, Lord have mercy, heaven and baby Christ. All alleged, just my interpretation, but yeah, trying to get out with the 2 cups you have still standing before these other 3 finish falling. Things that needed to end that haven't ended the way that they should. So there are things that she feels like need to stop or end about something surrounding Jeffree Star, but it's not over yet. And there's something that she feels like to me it looks like she feels like, let me get out of this before things could get worse. You know, I don't know. There's something she knows here that we don't know, obviously, I guess, because she was an insider and we weren't, but like, there's some big stuff here though. There's some big stuff. Oh man, that's interesting. So already we've answered the questions about whether she was quit or fired. It seems more like she was wanting to get out of there by choice. Now you could always say, I want to resign. And someone says, you can't resign. You're fired. You know, who knows? That could have happened. So if we hear some word from Jeffree in the future about what actually happened between us, you might want to take that with a grain of salt, just because of how some of this stuff could get delivered in a certain way. In terms of it looking, you know, the question about whether or not they're still friends, y'all, it's not looking good to me. It's not looking good to me. Okay, let's pull this up and reshuffle and look into some more of these questions. I'm aware that I've been going for 20 minutes, and I think as a little early Christmas for the Perk Squad members, I think we should do an extended video today, because we haven't done an extended video for a while where we cover basically everything here accessible to all the percolators, but then we do a little bit extra for the Perk Squad members, and we haven't done that in a minute, so we might do that here today. Early crema. Alrighty. So, let's see. Let's look into, are we going to ever know from Maddie what happened? Is Maddie going to say why she left and what happened? Is she going to ever honestly say that publicly? Oh dear, y'all saw how many times I shuffled, and did we not just start out with the Magician card in reverse just like the first time, and now we've already got the Devil card in reverse again. And I shuffled several times, y'all saw, and I'll shuffle in between each time I pull a card. That shit's real. I cannot make this up. Okay. Y'all, just off of the little context I've got right here, this is looking like there would be suppression from her ability to speak, but her focus isn't really on talking about it. Her focus is on just getting away from it, because she feels like she's in a place where she's a bit how do you call it, like insecure, unsteady, not on the powerful end of the pole here, you know, whatever. I'm making up phrases. I'm making shit up. But I just said I can't make this shit up. Here I am, I'm making shit up. Yeah, I'm making phrases up. Does anybody else come up with phrases that's not a thing, and you just say shit, whatever comes out of your mouth? 'Cause same. All right. But the Temperance card up here, this is talking about timing. Everything happened in a certain time for a certain reason. I see some sort of an exchange here. I wonder if this is an NDA. People speculate all the time about how many people in Jeffree's life may or may not have to sign an NDA. This is whenever there's some sort of an exchange of money or documentation or contracts or things of that nature. This could be referring to an NDA. Here are the Three of Swords. This is a heartbreak card. Her heart is broken in some sort of way over this. Whether that is like, oh, I was hurt, or whether that is, oh, I feel really angry about something, or you know, whether that is, I'm gonna really miss what things used to be, would have been, could have been, you know, in some sort of a way. This is just like a, you know, knife to the chest type of thing here. So, if I'm looking at this, I don't know that from her side we will know the truth, at least maybe for quite some time, because to me it looks like there may have been an NDA here, in which case there's limited amounts of details that she could give, even if she did want to give extra details. So there's that. Will Jeffree speak publicly about this and kind of see what might happen here? Okay. Oh. Yep, here we go. This Four of Swords is kind of like not talking about it for some period of time. Staying close, laying low, not saying things for a period of time. But this Knight of Swords moving forward means that there might be some time at some point where he feels like he's got to say something, like whether he feels like he's backed into a corner, or whether he feels like, oh, people are saying a narrative that I don't like, so I want to take the power back and put out a statement or something like that. So this does seem like he could start feeling pressured to be like, fuck it, let me say something. So I do see that as a possibility here. if he does then, in that case, say something, it looks like it would be very much him kind of doing some CYA and defending his own position, which, you know, some may see that as a good thing, some may see that as a not so good thing. I'll let you decide that. The Queen of Cups here sometimes comes up as a Jeffree Star signifier card because he is a Scorpio, and he has a lot of that feminine type of energy about him, and this being in the upright position means that he would be delivering this in a way to make him look better, or make it look okay, or maybe saying things kind of in a sly way, like maybe dropping hints or something. I don't know. There's something weird about this kind of dynamic here. And then also here with this Eight of Pentacles, because this is something that would be either negative or bad or challenging about career with this. So what does that mean? Okay, with some sort of form of commitments here. Seven of Cups, things not being exactly what they seem. Attorneys, legal involved some sort of a way about this job. Okay, because this came up earlier, remember, in this same reverse position as we were talking about Maddie. So there's some sort of legal stuff here. And again, it could be about an NDA, or it could be that there are some other legal type things, implications, influences, things going on around this that would cause him to have it would cause some career difficulties for him. And so if he were to speak, he'd have to speak on things in a very certain way, in a very certain light, in order to not cause career complications for himself. So this is actually kind of a trickier situation than maybe some people might have thought. It seems like there are a lot of moving parts in this. Okay then. So for Perk Squad members, you know, we've already looked into basically everything here, but some of the things that I think that we could kind of go on and expand on about is maybe if we look into, you know, the future of this situation. Is there anything that we need to know about the future of this situation? Anything that would be useful, helpful to know, valuable to know about the future of this situation? So, Perk Squad members, stay tuned. We're going to look into that here in just a second. So for all of y'all Perk Squad members, or people who want to join the Perk Squad, we will do that video just in a second. It should go up at the same time that this video goes up. For everybody else, if you would like to book a private reading with me, then all of that's in the description box below. Basically my website, which is below, BeasTalksAndTarot.com. You can schedule a private service with me anywhere in the world, doesn't matter. You can look into the Perk Squad. You can look into merch. It's all down there. My P.O. box, like, Lord, all down there. So, anywho, for the rest of y'all percolators, don't be a stranger and come back and see me. And have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday season for all of y'all, even if I'll probably still see y'all in a couple of days here. I'm gonna say it just in case I don't get another video out before Christmas. But y'all come back and see me. I love y'all. And I will talk at you later. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it. Bye, y'all.